Hi Clayton, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and I've put together this short video audit to show you the things you're doing great with your website and the huge potential that still lies ahead. So in the email we were speaking about the difference between you and Prom Girl. So I've used them as an example to show you, the potential that really lies ahead. So the first thing I've done is gone over to a tool that we have here, which shows that you're ranking for 3,000 keywords, and you're generating around 7,000 visitors for that. From those keywords, which is some great traffic. If you were to buy all that traffic with Google AdWords, it'd cost you nearly $5,000. So that's fantastic. That's a lot of really valuable traffic. And I can see with the trend, it's been going up great. From 2 years ago, looking around, 1,100 visitors, and then a year ago to 3,000 visitors, and then peaked in the middle of summer to 12,000, and then tailed off a little bit. But 7,000 is still going great. But if we look at how many visitors per keyword, so if we go 7,100 visitors, divide that by the 3,000 keywords, that's 2.3 visitors per keyword, which means there's a lot of those keywords that you're not on page 1 of Google for, because the other pages just don't get any traffic. Where if we go over to Prom Girl, we can see that they rank for 133,000 keywords, which is a lot, and generates 2.6 million visitors. And so if we do that same calculation, 2.6 million divided by 133,000 equals 19 visitors. So they're generating 19 visitors per keyword compared to your 2. So that's a big difference. And the way that is not only that you're in the top 10, but the way it's distributed through the top 10. So here's an example of the click-through rate of all the different positions. So you can see here, page 2 of Google gets around 4% of the traffic. So that 4% is then divided by the top 10. And here's the numbers that you can see of the top 10. So position 3 gets nearly 10%, position 2 up to 14%, and position 1 is a huge jump of over 100% more, up to 31%. So it makes a really big difference. And so how Google decides where you're going to be on this graph, certainly it comes down to how well your website loads, how good the content is, and a lot of things like that. But when two websites are basically the same, they load really nicely, they've got great content, then it comes down to your reputation. Sorry about that drilling. They've got a bit of construction going on next door. I hope it's not too annoying. And so it comes down to your reputation by who is speaking to you. And so that is basically about backlinks, right? And so a backlink is a link from one website to another website, and that builds up your authority. You can see here, this is your authority, or your trust flow of 32, which is actually a really high trust flow, and that it's above your citation flow. Citation flow kind of means how much link juice is coming through all of the links that are linking to your website, and to have that less than your trust flow is a really healthy sign, so that's great. And having a trust flow of 32 with only 117 domains means the domains that are linking to you are very strong, very powerful domains, so you've got a really good reputation there. Without me even going in depth and looking at that, I can tell that. If we jump over to Prom Girl, we can see that they've got a massive trust flow of 54. So 32 to 54 might not sound that big, but this is a logarithmic scale, not linear, which means each step gets exponentially harder, more difficult. And you can see that they have a whopping 3,900 domains linking to them. So that's why they've got a lot more authority. And so one thing, without touching your website, I'm sure that there's plenty of on-site changes that can be made too, but without looking at your site structure, without playing with your metadata, without adding any more content, just adding backlinks will rise the tide for all of your keywords. Especially those keywords that you're on page 2 and 3 for, where you're getting just no traffic. It'll move those forward to page 1 where you're going to get lots of clicks and lots of new customers. So who am I anyway? Well, That's me right there. I'm Chris Reed, the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO, and we specialize in working with companies just like yours to drive thousands or more visitors to their website each and every day. And we know at the end of the day, no one cares about search engine rankings. They care about new customers. So that's exactly what we focus on. So if you'd like me to put together a strategy to show you exactly how we can generate thousands of more visitors and plenty more customers for your business, all you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that suits you and book in a call. Some questions I'd like you to ask yourself before we have a call is, what's your average customer worth to you? What's your current conversion rate from your website? And what would an extra 1,000 visitors a day mean for your business? Anyway, I hope you found that really interesting. I hope you'll be booking in a call and we'll get to speak really soon. So thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.